Cannabis is believed to be one of the oldest domesticated crop. If you look at the history, we have grown different varieties of cannabis for industrial and medical use. The plant has numerous uses according to the part of the plant, such as the seed can be used to extract oil and used as a medicine. The stem, usually referred to as hemp, used to make stronger ropes and paper. The leaves and flower, which produces resin, is used to extract mild psychotropic drug, that is marijuana. Every single year, cigarettes and alcohol causes thousands of deaths. But when it comes to marijuana, so far there are 0 deaths caused by consumption. So why cigarettes and alcohol are legal and marijuana is not? The story begins from early 1900 when Mexican Revolution happened. There was influx of immigration from Mexico to USA, which led Mexicans to take their culture with them to USA. One of the things was smoking cannabis as a relaxant. The Mexicans called it marijuana and the Americans knew it with the name of cannabis or hemp. Before it was banned, it was used commercially for many things. Later, in mid-1930s, a new machine was introduced in the market which could make hemp paper affordable and more efficient to produce. During the time, William Rudolph Hearst has invested in timberland to produce paper for newspapers. At the same time, DuPont created chemicals for processing paper and also created pesticides, fertilizers, which were used extensively by cotton industry. So, the rise of efficient hemp production for good quality and cost-effective paper was a threat to other paper, chemical, timber and petroleum industry. Pharmaceutical companies producing new drugs were also threatened by the natural healing properties of the plant. So DuPont and Hearst teamed up and started conspiracy against marijuana production. Andrew Mellon was the US Secretary of the Treasury at the time, who also happened to own Mellon Bank, which financed Rudolph Hearst. He created a new division of federal government, the Bureau of Narcotics, and made Harry Anslinger a new head of the department. Anslinger used racism and Hearst owned newspapers to publish news about fear and criminalization caused by the use of marijuana, followed by propaganda movies like Reefer Madness and Devil's Harvest. He cleverly used the word marijuana instead of cannabis or hemp. Later in 1937, a Marijuana Tax Act was passed prohibiting the possession and use of marijuana. In 1942, the prohibition was put on hold and allowed farmers to grow hemp for production of strong fiber in war aid. But after the war, all the hemp crops were destroyed. To this day, the topic of marijuana is raised and legalization is questioned. However, the reason given for the prohibition are the same old reasons such as domestic abuse, violence and effects on health, which in case of cigarettes and alcohol is much more. There are no actual proofs of violence and domestic abuse caused by use of marijuana. For health effect, it actually prohibits the growth of cancer cells. In 2015, it was found that recent research on medical marijuana was backed by pharmaceutical companies. Looks like the real reason behind the ban on marijuana is the capitalist propaganda of big companies.